Today I'm in Total Wine and I'm going to show you which drinks will destroy your liver the fastest. You'll see that we are in the flavored hard beverage section, and I'm going to go ahead and grab a Smirnoff Ice right here. Inside every single bottle of Smirnoff Ice there is 32 grams of sugar. And why this matters is because fructose is gram for gram as hard on your liver as alcohol, and sugar is typically 50% glucose and 50% fructose, though sometimes it's even more fructose if they use something like a high fructose corn syrup, but we'll never know because they don't label that. First, we need to understand some very basic liver stress math, and that is that a standard drink in the United States is considered 14 grams of pure alcohol. And to get to 14 grams of pure alcohol, that's a 12% pour of a 5% ABV beer, that is a 5-ounce pour of a 12% ABV wine, or a 1.5-ounce pour of a 40% ABV spirit. And fructose is gram for gram as hard on your liver as alcohol. So within every bottle of Smirnoff Ice, there's 12 ounces of 4.5% ABV fluids, so a little less than one standard drink. However, there is 32 grams of sugar, and assuming that they use regular table sugar, we're going to divide 32 by 2, which gets us to 16 grams of fructose, which is a little bit more than a standard drink's worth of stress on your liver. So basically what that means is that there is 2 standard drinks worth of liver stress inside every single one of these Smirnoff Ices right here. And to be honest, it's not just the Smirnoff Ices. Twisted Tea, for example, has 26 grams of added sugar, which is 13 grams of fructose. So this is 2 standard drinks in terms of liver stress for every can that you drink. So we can pretty much assume that whether you're drinking Twisted Tea, Rocket Pops, or Mike's Hard or Harder, or Cayman Jacks, or Smirnoff Ice Neon Lemonades, whatever the heck that is, we can pretty much assume all of these things have lots of sugar. So what I'm gonna do is take you over here to the hard seltzer section, and let's just go with something like a classic. A White Claw is a 12-ounce can with a 5% ABV fluid, which means it's exactly one standard drink. Most alcohol isn't labeled in terms of how much sugar or carbs that it has, but here they've actually labeled it for us because they're proud of it. They have just 2 grams of added sugar, so not really any liver stress that's coming from the added sugar. It's all coming from the alcohol. So you should go ahead and avoid the flavored hard beverage and stick with your hard seltzers that don't contain much, if any, sugar at all. Now, obviously, the smartest way to drink alcohol to support your liver is not drink alcohol at all. However, if you're going to make the adult decision to consume alcohol, then the second smartest way to drink is to drink less and then use cheers afterwards. This right here is our famous After Alcohol Aid. It was on the season finale of Shark Tank, and you can find it in over 30,000 retail locations, including Walgreens, CVS, Albertsons, Hy-Vee, Meijer, Wegmans, H-E-B, 7-Eleven, Circle K, and a whole lot more coming soon. And this right here is our value pack, which you can get on that website run by Jeff Bezos. You can get it on our TikTok shop, or you can get it on our page. We're typically running some sort of sale. If you get it online, you can typically get it for around $3 a dose, which, you know, drinking alcohol is expensive, so why wouldn't you just pay $3 to support your liver and feel better the next day? And to figure out how the product works, you can go to our page or watch all of our other videos where we go into painstaking detail to explain how alcohol is not primarily making you feel bad because of dehydration, but it's from something called acetaldehyde exposure and GABA rebound, and Cheers Restore can help with both.